Hi, hope everyone is doing great. So, I was just wondering that nowadays I hear a lot of elderly people complaining that the next generation is a disappointment. If we talk in today's wording, it's boomer fighting with those aggravating emoji texting millennials. The feeling is very subjective, but is it true or not? So, without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. But before I do, please hit the like button and subscribe button. So, after all, the old folks who are complaining were once on the receiving end of the same complaint themselves. In the 1960s, the boomers' parents denounced them as irresponsible hippies. Have people really been steadily deteriorating since the ancient times? So, in this video, we will talk about the difference between the old generation and the new generation. The new generation is very different because this generation has more technology and communicates easily. However, old generation are hard to connect with because their attitude and what they believe isn't understood. The old generation connected with each other very differently. They used to connect with each other face to face in school or community. They find it very hard to trust someone who they even know, and they also get away from people who are new to them. I wonder why the old generation is too scared to meet strangers. In our generation, we trust people for the first and then see if they are good or bad. Then we decide if we want them in our life or leave them alone. The old generation is different. For example, if the old generation sees us on the road, they need help, they don't even trust people. Maybe we could help them, but if we try to introduce ourselves, they don't introduce themselves to us. There is no trust to communicate with them. The new generation has more opportunities. This generation believes that they are entitled to everything without even lifting a single finger. In our opinion, our generation believes everything comes easy and doesn't do a lot of things. The old generation worked hard. They didn't have the opportunities we have today. Our generations, we also have this internet issue. And sometimes it isn't a good idea to have social media. For example, Facebook and Snapchat have become such a normal things that we can't even live without and are dependent on them. We can't handle anything without social media. While the elder generation used to introduce someone face to face and get to know that person. They take a little bit longer than us because this generation uses social media all the time. Another reason could be the difference in upbringing and the mental framework differs from each other. Psychological and behavioral patterns are formed on the basis of circumstances one undergoes. So when people of different generation come in contact with each other, they often are introduced to a difference in ideas, opinions, communication gaps, conflicts, etc. I personally believe that most important thing that every generation must keep in mind is respect they must give each other. The old generation tend to look down upon the new generation as being westernized and lacking in the true spirit, while the new generation have no respect for the old traditional way of thinking. However, in order for the betterment of the society, the new generation must respect the old generation for making the current world what it is today. You guys can also share your thoughts with us in the comment section. So that's it from my side, signing off, The Wonders.